4:23 right now, so, you know, having a super fun 420 ride. I remember my last 420 was not fun, man. It was all like Rona'd out. Utah's been pretty liberal with the masks, honestly. It's a lot more laid back here than Portland, let's say. But it is a super beautiful day out here. I'm glad I got out. I rode a really long day yesterday, like an 8-hour day. So, and I can't remember the last day I took off from riding, but I'm really glad I got out here today. It is beautiful and it is nice to be riding and not like cold, rainy weather. So I definitely appreciate it. I'm loving the S18. I really want to get some jump pads on there. I put some jump pads on it, but I made them poorly and I put them on with tape that wasn't sticky enough. So they have both fallen off now. So we'll see what happens there with that. But I'll get all of my customizations figured out soon enough. But I definitely love the forgiveness of the S18. But I definitely miss the torque of my 16X. I took it out Thursday for the 999 ride and it felt just so good to step into it. And it does have that torque that is missing from the S18. But again, I can ride every day and I don't have any of those knee issues I was having. So the S18 it is, especially for like trails or bumpy kind of, you know, Arizona, Utah riding where it's a little bit more rocky trails. Portland's a lot of like street riding and a little more forgiving. We're waiting for our third party here. This gorilla back there. Nice. All right. Just had like a little, there's a gorilla back there. They're doing a little group ride. It's 420. And the mountains in Utah are very beautiful. Utah has its own challenges. But Salt Lake City is definitely very friendly and giving with the bike lanes. It's pretty impressive down there in Salt Lake City. And they do have a lot of these nice paths. But where I'm staying up in Roy, it's definitely a little bit more suburbia up there. And a lot of religious influence. A lot of, you know, Mormons and families live up here. And I definitely miss the freedoms that Portland provides. Portland is definitely a little more on my vibe. But Portland has its own issues with the homelessness and the vandalisms and stuff. But every city has its gives and takes. And it's just choosing the one that best suits your needs. And it's been pretty nice to do this little loop, this traveling loop. It's been a tough loop, but I'm learning, man, the harder the challenge is, the more you learn about yourself. I'll tell you that much. And it's good to tend to the mind. But anyways, I just wanted to say hi to everybody again. It's been a really fun ride. I'm really glad I got out here today. The weather's beautiful. There's people out here willing to ride. So anyways, I'll see you guys at the next ride. There may be a ride tomorrow, Centennial Trail with Ryan, and Thursday is the 999 bike ride down in Salt Lake City, and it will be better than the last one. The last one there was a big storm right beforehand, so not a lot of people showed up. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go and finish up this ride here. I crossed over the 200-mile mark on my S18, which is pretty cool. I'm definitely ticking on the miles, and most of them are trails. So it's a pretty respectable journey so far with the S18, especially riding it stock. You know, I have some baby bumpers on there, but I definitely need to get some jump pads on there to gain some control. Thank you. And the people are really nice out here in Salt Lake City too. Thank you.
Of course.
See, look at that. Everybody just thinks it's cool. Hey guys. But I always try to give a wave. We didn't run into some walker, but we definitely didn't see her around a sharp turn, and I stopped and apologized and told her, what we were riding and like how, you know, one's a one wheel and one's an EUC, and she was very curious and interested, and I told her what to Google to find out more. And it's nice to let people with like a good taste in their mouth for the e-vehicle community. I'm always, you know, trying to make people's initial impression of us like a positive one versus like, oh man, that vehicle almost run me over, you know, what was that? Instead, she's like, oh, that's really cool, those kids are out there having fun and I'm curious about it, and maybe even interested in getting one of my own, you know. So it would be cool if we got rid of more cars and kind of had more electric vehicles. You know, a lot of parking garages in Salt Lake City, a lot of parking lot issues in Salt Lake City for sure. Just like everywhere, you know. And it really sucks to hear that they're doing all started doing these bans in Texas. But anyways, I'm just rambling on now. So I'll see you guys at the next ride. Have a good one. Bye.